What's up guys, FM Campbell here and welcome to episode number 8 of the Aston Villa series. Episode number 7 will be in the description. First of all, two sort of non-Aston Villa related things, well one kind of is. You'll probably notice there's a new look, there's more information on the screen, things are probably shrunken down, or it seems shrunken down from previous episodes. I'm actually using a new resolution, or a bigger resolution, because I have a new screen, I've got dual screen, that I've not really been taking advantage of enough. So I've been recording off my MacBook, and I'm now recording off this the bigger screens that I have, the dual screen. So yeah, this is why there's so much information on the screen. So if you want to pause things and have a look at things in a little bit more detail, you can do. It just allows me to get more information on the screen for you guys to see, more things that you'll be able to cover and have a look at and see how different things are going, I guess. In regards to the save and the series itself, it will be going up every single Monday, Wednesday and Friday. We have a couple of episodes already pre-recorded, which I've pre-recorded, I think it's 4 episodes now that I've pre-recorded. Yeah, so I've had so many audio issues and I don't know why. It's been driving me mental. But I've managed to fix it now. I've had a new microphone for a while, but it was actually recording, sort of picking up half on the microphone and half on the inbuilt microphone of the Mac. So it was sort of going from different sounds all the time. But I won't go into any more detail than that. Let's get on with the series. As I said, today's the Wednesday episode, obviously. So the next one will be up on Friday. Then episode number 10 will be up on Monday. 11 on Wednesday, 12 on Friday, and so on and so forth. So, are we destined for Europa League football? Let's go start off from the schedule. We left you after the Liverpool game, I think, after the West Ham game. Yeah, we drew 3-3 with Liverpool. West Ham, we lost 1-0. Matt Jarvis got the only goal, so yeah, and then it was Chelsea. Weird game. We beat Chelsea 1-0 at home at Villa Park. Obviously, Chelsea are unreal on this game anyway. Matt Lowton got the winner in the 81st minute. We managed to beat Chelsea 1-0. That's like a great result anyway, but Matt Lowton got the goal. We also had Verratti injured in the game. Bakuna was also injured in the game. It was just very, very weird. I won't go into any more details about that. I'll just sort of get these covered. Palace we drew 0-0 with. Board draw, nothing happened, nothing to comment on. And then we again drew against Stoke 1-1. Grealish with the goal after a Mame Biram Diouf. 2 minutes after Mame Biram Diouf made it 1-0 for Stoke. Ali Sissoko was injured in that game as well. So this is where it leaves us in the league, and this is why I say ask whether we're destined for Europa League football. Yeah, so it looks like, I mean, we're a point off 5th, which is realistic. We could probably catch Arsenal, trusting that all results go our way. Tottenham we are 7 points away from, so I mean it's going to be a very, very tough task to catch them. We'll need them to lose 3 games out of their next 7, so it's going to be very, very tough for us to do that. In regards to Everton, as you can see, they're 8 points behind us, so they're going to need us to lose probably 3 games, maybe more, going forward. Liverpool can still catch us. They're 14 points behind. Their goal difference is a goal better, but they do have a game in hand as well. So Liverpool can still catch us. I think Stoke and West Brom can still catch us as well. But yeah, it's looking pretty unrealistic for them. But yeah, so going forward, we're looking like we're going to finish 6th. I'm not going to lie. We also have to play Everton towards the end of the season. In probably what be a crunch. It could end up being a crunch game for who finishes 6th or 7th. The tactic has not changed at all. We're still playing the 4-1-2-2-1 or the 4-3-3 or whatever. Romero would normally play in there. We'd normally have Verratti in here. Where are you, Mr. Verratti? Are you on the bench? He's travelling somewhere. I guess he's got international football. So most of the time we've been playing something a little bit like this, but with Zapata up top. Delpha's been sort of swinging in and out, rotating between these 2 positions in here. Benteke's still winding me up. He's constantly making the team unhappy all the time. It's getting quite frustrating. And Zogbia, I'm an iron with him, as I've mentioned in previous episodes. So yeah, this is probably our strongest team. Maybe Balanta in for Vlar, because Vlar's been really, really poor. Swap them 2 over for for the sake of him being left-footed. And yeah, that's probably our strongest team, if I'm honest. Delph's been good for us as well. So yeah, moving forward, just have a look at my notes here. Yeah, Benteke's moaning about playing time, but based on Zapata's form, I mean, let's look at Benteke. Where is he? I've just put him on the bench, haven't I? So he's got a 6.59 average rating. He's only got 2 goals all season, and Zapata's got a 7.23 average rating, and he's got 14 goals all season. So the difference in performances is huge. I cannot get Benteke to play well. He's always bloody unhappy. He's making the rest of the team unhappy, and it's getting quite frustrating. So yeah, he's causing some problems. 1 minute he wants to leave, next minute he doesn't want to leave. It depends, I think, if there's a club that wants him. Currently there are. I believe it's, weirdly, it's Burnley. Yeah, Burnley and Shakhtar that want him. He wants to move to Shakhtar because Shakhtar are in the Champions League. So we'll see what happens towards the end of the season. But the drop in morale throughout the team, because they feel that Benteke has been treated unfairly, is really affecting the performances. Other than the Chelsea game, which is that's why that game was even weirder. Chris Hurd is in the process of signing a new deal. We have offered him a new contract. He's in the under-21s. I just think I can make some money on him. Where are you, Mr. Hurd? There you are. I just think I can make some money on him. He's got good mental attributes. His physicals aren't too bad, bar his stamina. To be honest with you, I mean, his technicals could improve. But he's 25 years old. He's only on £5.5 a week. I think we've offered him something like £6,000 or £6.5 a week. So it's only about a £500 to /£1,000 improvement on his current contract. That should also put his value up. So don't look at his value like as of now, because he thinks at the moment he's leaving in 2 months' time. So yeah, that's why his value drops, because, as I said, it's not going to be worth that. So in the previous episode, I went through the first team and sort of went into detail about what my plan is for them. Today we're going to look at the under-21s. I'm going to do this very, very quickly because there are a hell of a lot of them, as you can see. I think in total, if we just grab them all, so 40 people. Oh no, there's more. 40 people in Crooks. So 41 people. A couple of these are first team that have been playing for the reserves though. Jed Steer will stay as backup. He's obviously in the first team and playing in the reserves. Segrist, I'll either, I mean, he goes at the end of the season. I'll either offer him a new deal or just let him go. One or the other. Bradley Watkins, he goes at the end of the season. Craig Hill goes at the end of the season. Tom Leggett, probably going to sell him. He's got a year left. And he's not that great, to be honest with you. His potential is pretty poor. Liam Bateman, he's leaving on a free at the end of the season. Zimmerman, I'll probably look to loan out maybe one more, maybe 2 more seasons, and then look to sell him and try and make a bit of money on him. I think we signed him for 95k, so very, very cheap. Josh Webb, he's not long signed a new deal. When I first started, he's versatile across the back 4 or back 3 if you like. Yeah, probably loan him out again and just try and make some money on him. Moving forward, we've got Jonoy Donossian. We'll probably loan him out again or sell him, especially as his contract's up in a year's time. Courtney Wilding, here will go at the end of the season. Isaac Nehemi, or Nehemi, God knows. Look to sell him, I think, or loan him out until the end of his contract. One or the other, he's not good enough. Ender Stevens, he's leaving at the end of the season, but we'll probably offer him a new deal just to try and make some money again. But he's on 10 grand, which will probably help me make my decision what I want to do with him. Jumar, we signed on a free. He couldn't get a work permit though, so we'll probably go and apply for a work permit now, which we can't because we've not long applied for one. But he's valued at 4.3 million, so he's currently at Brøndby in the Danish league. So yeah, probably sell him, try and make some money. We signed him on a free. He went out on loan to Brøndby from pretty much the start of his Villa career. They're paying all his wages. He comes back, you sell him, it's easy money. Then we have Nathan Baker, who I could not sell to save my life at the beginning of the season. He's currently on loan at Palace. He's got a year left. We'll probably definitely look to sell him at the end of the season. We're in the window. Who else have we got? Kieran Clark, definitely going to let him go. He's not good enough. Kinsella leaves on a free. Felipe Senderos, he's absolutely terrible. We'll definitely sell him when he returns. Bradley Lewis is leaving on a free. Leandro Bacuna, I really like his versatility. I might try and loan him out to try and get his value up. Or we'll just straight up sell him. It depends on the sort of money we can get for him. Going forward, where have I just left Bacuna? Yeah, Joe Bennett leaves in a year's time, so we'll either sell him or offer him a new deal. Probably sell him. He's 25 years old. Antonio Luna, definitely going to sell him, try and make some money. Chris Hurd, obviously I said that we offered a new deal. Ashley Westwood is wanted. Going to sell him, as values can always decreasing. Yakuba Silla is definitely going to go. We're going to try and sell him. Danny O'Brien leaves at the end of the season on a free. Ricardo Kaida leaves on a free. Gary Gardner is the central midfielder. He's got a year left. We'll probably look to sell him as well. He's not that great, but we can make some money. Henry Cowan's going to let him go. Obviously 2015, he leaves on a free. Joe Cole, I cannot wait to let this guy go. I'm hoping that he decides that he wants to retire, because he's quite old and his physical stats are terrible. He's very injury prone. As you can see, he's injured now. So yeah, hopefully he'll either decide to retire, because he's actually got a contract till 2016, and no one will bloody buy him. No one will loan him. No one will buy him, and he just won't leave, and he's driving me mental. Tonev we will definitely sell, because he's on 27 grand a week, and he's worth 5 million, so 100% selling him. Andy Vyman, the forgotten man on this save, I don't like him. His composure is 8. I don't like people with poor composure. We'll look to sell him at the end of the season. Gerald Stairs, and Graham Burke both leave at the end of the season, but we may offer Graham Burke a new deal and try and make some money on him. Callum Robinson, going to offer him a new deal I think very soon, and just try and loan him out and try and keep increasing his stats and make some money on him. Javier Salviola will definitely leave. He's moaning about not getting first team football, which is fair enough because he's our third choice. Zapata is in great form. Helenius, just based on his value, we'll definitely try and sell him. 6.25 million. I reckon we'll get about 8 mil for him. Yeah, look to sell him at the end of the season. He's currently on loan. Darren Bent leaves at the end of the season. That's going to be huge for us because he's currently on 65 grand a week, and we're only paying while he's on loan at Derby. They're only paying 19,500 a week. So we are paying a lot of money for Darren Bent to do absolutely nothing for us. Mosquito, we signed on a free at the beginning of the season. Gonna try and make some money on him. So we'll probably loan him out or if we can get money straight away. I will think about that as well. Tom Strain, he leaves in the season. He's poor. Alfie Crooks also leaves at the end of the season, and then we've got Libor Kozak, who doesn't look too bad. His mentals are okay, and his physicals are decent, other than his acceleration and agility. But I mean, he doesn't look, his technique's obviously rubbish. 6'4". He's a poor man's Peter Crouch. But yeah, I don't know. He's on 20 grand a week. His value's really decreased. He's definitely a Burnley or Stoke type player. So yeah, they'll be happy to probably see him go. Well, I'll be happy to probably see him go. Sorry. Yeah, just look to sell him. Yeah, how many goals does he have? I think I just read that right. He scored 1 goal all season. That's how poor he is. So we're definitely going to sell him. And that concludes the under-21s. We have the under-18s here. We've got a couple of players that we've got Issa Suleiman, who's probably our best player, sort of potentially. But yeah, these are all on the youth development list. I offer loans out, these out on loan when they sort of hit 17, 18, 19. And I leave it to my head of youth development most of the time. As long as all the wages are being paid and it's a decent club that they're going to, and they're playing consistently in the position where I want them to play, I often let these players leave on loan. So that's pretty much it for this episode. We've had a look at where it leaves us in the league. Benteke is winding me up and the rest of the team, or winding the team up against me and against the club. His mistreatment, but I can't fault that because Zapata's doing too well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's been episode number 8. If you want to see episode number 7 and onwards, well, if you want to see 7 and backwards, sorry, the link's in the description. Episode number 9 will be up on Friday. As I said, it's Wednesday, Friday, then it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. From now on, there would have been an episode on Monday, but as I said, the audio issues really cost me. So yeah, feel free to like the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. Get your comments in below, get some, if you've got any advice for me or suggestions you want to make or things that you think you would have done differently, start debating them in the comment section below. Yeah, so oh, that's another thing, there's a little bit of a plug. If there's anything that's going to change about this series in regards to if there's any problems with the uploads, a couple of people were asking me why there wasn't an episode of the Aston Villa save a couple of over the last few days. I do constantly and consistently update you guys via Twitter, so the link's in the description for that as well. Anyway, I've been FN Campbell. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in episode number 9 on Friday. Take care. Cheers.